Chaos erupted in the Los Angeles area over the weekend, following increased activity across the country by ICE, the agency charged with carrying out President Trump's sweeping immigration crackdown.
They're taking your jobs. Every job produced in this country over the last 2 years has gone to illegal aliens.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The principles of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness were central to the founding of the U.S. Influenced by Enlightenment philosopher John Locke, Thomas Jefferson included these ideals in the Declaration of Independence as natural rights, those that all men are born with and entitled to. Over 2 centuries later, these values continue to shape American identity, but they also raise questions on how they apply in practice. In cities like LA, where the actions of the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, also known as ICE, are especially prevalent, the Department of Homeland Security claims nearly 10,000 arrests nationwide between June and December of 2025, raising urgent questions about how America's founding ideals are applied today.
What we're currently witnessing is a disregard to the violation of our rights, to due process too as well.
They're not only looking for people who have no documentation, but they're also looking for people who have documentation or are in the process of becoming citizens.
Former ICE Deputy Director Madison Sheehan explains the department's agenda.
We will remove the worst of the worst from your communities, including the list of people that are up on this board.
But data from NPR shows that more than 1/3 of those arrests had no criminal record, raising questions about how ICE is selecting its targets. In a 6-3 U.S. Supreme Court order on September 8, 2025, the case Noam v. Vasquez-Perdomo lifted an injunction that had barred ICE from considering race when stopping and questioning people about immigration status. USA Today reported that the ruling permits ICE to use, quote, apparent race or ethnicity, among other factors, in immigration enforcement.
If folks before thought that they were safe because of their citizenship status, we now know that that's not true anymore. We have seen citizens who have been taken away, removed forcefully through these immigration raids because there is this racial harassment that is targeting specific people of color. There is now unfortunately no guarantee that you are safe.
I talk with a lot of students and they talk about that just being a constant fear and they need to be careful of where they go. It's really draining and it's very unsettling.
A UC Riverside report led by psychiatrist Dr. Lisa Fortuna found that aggressive immigration actions, including deportation and workplace raids, are inflicting significant emotional trauma on children in mixed-status families, stating, quote, we are witnessing the effects of chronic fear, disrupted attachment, and intergenerational trauma on a massive scale.
And part of what we have in our brain is this mechanism to survive. And if we're actively living through that space of survival, then we're unable to really use the full function of other parts of our brain.
We know there are a lot of families whose children are not returning.
The rise in ICE activities has caused unexpected drops in school enrollment across the country. The Los Angeles Unified School District has reported a loss of about 7,000 more students than projected in the 2025 school year.
For the first time ever, we have 0 Spanish-speaking newcomer students at our school. We've never had that. We've never been close to that. When we talk about impacts on our schools, there's clearly an impact on our Spanish-speaking immigrant population.
And moments that can be extremely difficult to navigate. Whatever work we're doing right now is to protect and defend future generations. So when they look back, they get to see this is how much they loved us.
In the midst of trauma and uncertainty caused by ICE raids, the community has responded with solidarity. Young people, in particular, have stepped forward, standing alongside marginalized communities. Especially now, we're reminded that the values this country claims to stand for belong to all of us. That life is sacred, liberty is a right, and the pursuit of happiness knows no single language, border, or background.
We want to pass on intergenerational resilience as much as it's important to document the intergenerational trauma.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty,
自由
and the pursuit of happiness.
Hidup bebas bahagia.
生命、自由、そして幸福の追求。
Vida, libertad y la búsqueda de la felicidad.
追求幸福。
追求幸福
We're going to stand with the marginalized until the marginalized get accepted by our society.